Welcome again. This is our fifth video. In this video, we'll cover how we can perform database migration from Visual Studio, also the terminal. So two way we can perform database migration using terminal, also the package manager console as well. So in our previous video, we already made sure the database connection and build the project success. So in the project structure, we don't have any migration folder. Once we create the migration, then automatically migration folder will generate it with auto-generated code. So let me show you how you can perform database migration. You have to go to the tool and now get package manager, EMC package manager console, and you have to run two command like add migration init. First in init create initial create or and second is update database. And using terminal also the same .NET Entity Framework core migration add and .NET Entity Framework core database update. So if I go to the application.json, then we have a personal data management dev. If we go to my database, I just use both SQL Server Management Studio and the Azure Data Studio. Azure Data Studio is just for browsing database. It's free from Microsoft tool. You can use this. Save and refresh. So hopefully we don't have like personal. If we go to the P, so don't have like a personal info, personal management database. So I'm just going to add migration using terminal. Open in terminal, and first command is .NET Entity Framework Core CLS. And just to make sure the project is built without any error. Sometimes not refreshing, and just close and open it. .NET Entity Framework Core migration add initial create. So you have to run this command for package manager console. Its command is different, like add migration init create. See, migration folder has been created automatically with auto-generated code. And once migration done, then we'll add our second command, database update. So let me just add the database update, and then we will verify the SQL Server database. Hopefully, then we have a database name personal data with just one table category. Maybe some errors. So a connection was successfully established the server during the login process. Okay, so let me check the issue. So we have an error, like we have to make sure trusted certificate true in .NET 7. So I already add trusted certificate equals to true. So hopefully this time we don't have any issue and error. Just let me build the project. Build. And we already have the migration, and just I'm just make suring the database creation, update database update. So previous time we have an issue like database connection success, but there is a HTTP security issue. So we have added like yes. So we, as we can see, in the log category table has been created, and what we have added newly trusted certificate equals to true. And if we validate the database into our database SQL Server using Azure Data Studio, hopefully we have a personal data management dev, and we expand this database and go to the table, then we have just one table which is empty. So summary is we have create project, add install required packages, and the third video we have make sure the add model with common base model and the connection string and create the connection. In the fourth video we have make sure the db context and add the db context with the connection string in the program.cs file. In the fifth video, we have make sure too you can add migration using package manager console and then from the terminal. From adding performing the data migration, we have issuing the connection string like you have to make sure the trusted certificate true unless you will be getting an error in the .NET 7. So as we are using the .NET SDK 7, so we have successfully create migration and of the database. We have the database. So our fifth video is almost done. So our database connection successful. Also the create table in the database. Now our in the sixth video, first we'll create the controller. So this is the MVC project. Controller the middleman. Controller will request to the database for data and prepare the data. After preparing the data, controller will return to the view. The sixth video will create full CRUD operation using entity framework. Thank you. So see you in the next video.